the bloody hell's that light doing there? I have to pay for that, you know. Eddie, John? Eddie, John?
John travelled back to the 80s, to the movies he fondly recalled, with Annie and Tom Cruise and Sly and Bruce Willis before he went bald. Back when the movies were simple and the plots had no deep commentary, just some hero with biceps and witty one-liners shooting all he could see. But I guess the grass is greener when you're wearing those rose-tinted shades. But while he's stuck in the 80s, John will take these movie lemons and give you lemonade. So sit back and relax, just sit back wherever you are, for the movie reviews and the science bits too, on Shitcase Cinema. On the Shitcase Cinema. Oh, it's the Shitcase Cinema.
Hi, welcome to Shitcase Cinema's review of Paul Anderson's only decent film, Event Horizon. Now, I can hear some of you out there asking, who on earth is Paul Anderson? Well, he's the arsehole who gave the movie world abominations such as Resident Evil and Alien vs Predator, which we're going to review at some point very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Now, Event Horizon came quite early on in Paul Anderson's career, which I believe was only his second film, following on from Mortal Kombat, if I'm correct. Now, after Event Horizon, he's made shit film after shit film. So, where does it put Event Horizon? Does it mean it's shit? Does it mean it's the film that started the shit slide into action? Or is it actually not all that bad? Let's have a look. Okay, the film focuses mainly on Sam Neill's character, Dr. Weir. Now, you know he's not going to kill himself here because the film has only just started, so that's a bit daft. Anyway, what's he so suicidal about? Let's ask him and find out.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, something's bothering you, Dr. Weir.
Look, I don't know.
I don't know is not good enough, Doctor. You're supposed to be the fucking expert.
Tell us, come on, it'll be funny.
Where is that?
Don't know, I don't know.
Fair enough. So that's Dr. Weir. If Event Horizon has one thing going for it, then it's the gore. You've got characters flying out of airlocks, spewing blood all over the place, people ripping out their eyes, people getting cut open and hung up to dry, and plenty of other bits and bobs as well. Some of these scenes are pretty funny though. I mean, take this one for example. That was Event Horizon's previous captain who decided it'd be fun to rip out his own eyeballs while holding them in front of a camera and saying a lot of Latin nonsense, which is translated later on in the film, but I'll comment on that soon enough. I mean, for the Latin scene anyway, it's stupid. If we go back to where Cooper asks Dr. Weir,
well, fuck layman's terms, do you speak English?
It should actually say, fuck layman's terms, do you speak Latin? Since we're doing a science fiction review, Event Horizon, would you mind explaining how the time drive works for me, Bruce?
Of course not, John. In layman's terms, what it is it emits a stream of reverse protons around the person's stream of consciousness, which then in turn blocks their consciousness from the physical world, creating sort of a barrier around the existence that they blah 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 blah. Do you see? It makes perfect sense.
Yes, I see. It makes perfect sense.
Of course, John, one big difference between the film Event Horizon and real life is that, well, we've been through the portal, the time portal, and neither of us have gone insane or turned evil. Eddie, stop that.
Oh, you boring bastards.
What a film. You've got to love it, haven't you? I mean, I've got it on video and DVD, so I guess it makes me a fan. Even though it's shit. But it's shit in a good way, don't get me wrong. Anyway, aside from its high gore levels, Event Horizon also boasts a magnificent array of cheesy lines and bad acting in a way that it's so bad it's good, do you know what I mean? I mean, seriously, seeing Sam Neill at the end of the film having gouged out his own eyes saying,
Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
is extremely cringeworthy, but it's also extremely funny at the same time. Other dreadful examples are...
It shows you things. Horrible things.
What does?
The dark inside me.
You let me burn! Here I come, motherfucker!
However, the worst has to be the translation of the pointless Latin message. I mean, liberate me, which apparently means save me, amazingly changes into
Liberate, tutte me, ex inferis.
which means save yourself from hell. And now, that's complete and utter fucking bullshit for a start, because if you listen carefully to the message, you can just hear it, liberate me.
Okay. You hear that?
So where liberate tutte me ex inferis comes from is beyond me. But we'll just blame Paul Anderson because he's an arsehole.
Now, have you ever wondered what happens to you if you get possessed by a spaceship and then sucked into outer space? Well, the ship brings you back because she won't let you leave, and then gives you a badly scarred body. Lovely, just what I always wanted. I'm sure the chicks dig a scar or two anyway. Then you start spouting out a load of complete nonsense to the hero. I think this line is hilarious, but what is Sam Neill actually referring to? Clearly Lawrence Fishburne has eyes, so I put my money and entire booze supply on the idea that he can see quite clearly. Stupid possessed Dr. Weir. Why ask silly questions?
What happened to your eyes?
Oh great, even Captain Miller's asking silly questions now. What the hell?
Hell is only a word. The reality is much, much worse.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, so then I said to him, I said, you know what I'm talking about. And he said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, you know what I'm talking about. It was like, I knew what I was talking about. And this guy who just came in knew what I was
Hey,
talking
hold this a minute.
about. No worries. You know what I'm talking about, but you say you don't know what you're talking about. So why? I don't... It's like... Hello, John.
Oh, Professor Bruce, welcome back.
Where's Eddie?
I had to go.
Well, I've just put dinner on. Will he be back in time?
You could say that, yeah, you could say we're back in time. Yes. Do you see?
I see!
Okay, so now we've had a look at the film. Overall, I don't think Event Horizon is a bad film. I think it's pretty decent, to be honest. I mean, when it came out, it was slated for its lame acting, the sluggish storyline, and its blatant copying of other films such as Alien, The Shining, and Hellraiser, just to name a few. The only faults I can pick really are the terrible, appalling acting.
You've given me nothing but bullshit.
And the ending, I think the ending's very rushed.
Bullshit!
I'm still waiting for Event Horizon 2. The battle for hell with Weir and Miller running around, do you seeing each other? I mean, that'll be great. I think with a bit more character development, better actors and possibly a better director, Event Horizon could have gone down as a classic film. But I mean, sadly, it's just overlooked as a classic piece of fiction crap. Do you see? Yes, I see. Ah.